At exactly 3:14 a.m., the security camera turned on by itself. There was no motion detected, no sound, no reason for it to activate. The house had been abandoned for over 20 years. It stood at the edge of a small town in Ohio, surrounded by trees that locals refused to walk near after sunset. People said the house was empty, but the recordings suggest otherwise. The footage begins in total darkness. Then slowly, the hallway appears. Dust covers the floor. Paint peels from the walls, and the air looks heavy. There is no one inside the frame, yet the microphone is picking something up. Breathing. Slow, uneven, too close to the camera. The previous owner disappeared in 2003. No signs of forced entry, no note, no struggle. Police searched the house for days. They found furniture still in place, food still on the table, and a phone still charging. Until last month, when the new owner installed security cameras. He planned to renovate the property, sell it, move on. He never stayed the night. He said the house felt alert, as if it noticed when someone was inside. On the third night, the first recording appeared. 3:14 a.m. The hallway camera turned on. Nothing moved, but the breathing returned. This time, it was closer. At 3:16 a.m., a sound interrupts the silence. Footsteps. Slow, deliberate. Each step stops just outside the camera's view. Whoever or whatever is there is standing inches away, watching. Then the breathing stops, and a voice speaks. Not loud, not angry, calm, almost curious. It says one word: still. The owner reviewed the footage the next morning. He checked the timestamps, the locks, the alarm system. Nothing had been triggered. No entry logs, no alerts. Yet the voice was clear. Too clear. The second night was worse. This time, the bedroom camera activated. The room is empty. The bed hasn't been touched in years. Then, the camera tilts downward by itself, focusing on the floor where a shadow appears. It doesn't match the shape of anything in the room. The shadow moves, not across the floor, but toward the camera, as if it knows where it is. The audio spikes again, breathing, faster now, excited. At 3:18 a.m., the voice returned. I can hear you. No one was in the house. The owner was asleep miles away. That morning, he contacted the police. They found no signs of intrusion, But they did find something else. Fingerprints on the inside of the camera lens. Fresh. The third night, the owner decided to stay. He brought a friend. They slept in the living room, lights on, doors locked, cameras recording. At 3:13 a.m., both men wake up at the same time. They later said it felt like someone had called their names, but the footage tells a different story. The hallway camera shows two figures sleeping. Then, behind them, something stands up. It rises slowly, as if it had already been there, watching them sleep. The microphone captures a whisper, not from the men, from the standing figure. You came back. The recording ends abruptly at 3:19 a.m. When police arrived later that morning, the house was empty again. No sign of the two men, no struggle, no footprints, just the cameras still recording. Authorities never released the footage publicly. What you are hearing now comes from a leaked audio copy. They claim it was edited, unreliable, fake. But there is one final detail. At the very end of the audio file, after all movement stops, after the house goes silent, the microphone captures something new, a pause. Then breathing. Not from inside the house, but from whoever is listening. Because the last words recorded were not spoken to the men, they were spoken to the camera. And they were very clear. I see you now.